Are y'all ready? It's time. Woo! Good evening, and welcome to Moments with Mama Sue. I'm so glad that you are here. It makes my whole day just to get an opportunity to connect with you. So I am so excited that you made time in your day to get to be with me. Shout out to everybody who is watching, to Lori, to Janice, who are on with us right now, and everybody that's going to be coming on in. Good evening, Lady Trina. It's just a fabulous day. Ooh, it's hot outside in Midland America, but I am inside. It's cool, and thankfully blessed to be with you today. There are so many things that are going on, and I am ultra excited. So we're going to talk about quite a few of them tonight. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper, but I just want you to, while we get started, go ahead and like and share this. Be sure to like and share it on your platforms. Good evening, Linda. We're so excited that you're here. We want you to dig in. We're going to have a lively, interactive conversation tonight on Moments with Mama Sue, because that's what I love doing. I love connecting with you and finding out what's going on with all of you. That makes my day, and it blesses me beyond what I can even say. So thank you so much for being here. And we're going to get started with me, first of all, giving a shout out to all of those who are watching and listening via WJIL.today. That is such a blessing. Pastor Patty Harris made my whole, she just lit up my inspiration by giving me the opportunity to appear on her platform. And so at 3 o'clock a.m., 10 o'clock a.m., and 8 o'clock p.m., Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, somewhere in the world on WJIL.today, Gospel Radio, Roku, and Fire Stick TV. People are tuning in for Moments with Mama Sue, and I absolutely love that. I mean, I really, really do. It's such a blessing. And I am glad that I have the opportunity to connect with people from all over the world. from Germany, the UK. Oh, it's fabulous. And so I really appreciate that opportunity. And thank you, Pastor Patty. I say it every time that I am on, so that when you are uploading content on WJIL, you will hear me say it, because I am so extraordinarily grateful for the blessing of being able to go places through technology that I may never actually visit in the flesh. How about that? Technology can do that. I had an opportunity the other day to reconnect with someone on a social media platform that I had come in contact with and met during the pandemic. And it was just so nice to know that we can make alliances, we can connect with people that we may never actually see face to face, but that there is an opportunity because of technology to be able to make some very real connections. So I'm very grateful for that. Listen, I want to tell you that on tomorrow, it will be the first Tuesday of the month. So guess where I'm going to be? I'm going to be at the Southeast Senior Center right here in Midland, America, for our senior sing along. If you have not experienced that yet, then let me tell you, you are living beneath your privilege. You're living beneath your privilege, because we be really singing. Oh my goodness. We sing until we feel better about the whole thing. So if you can, if you're in the area and want to drop in for some inspiration and fun, we'd love to see you. We'd love to have you drop in and sing along with us. It happens at 10 o'clock a.m. on the first and the third Tuesday of the month. But if you can't make it in person, you can always drop in virtually for a boost on those days, because at 10:30 ish, I go live on my Facebook platform, Mama Sue Roseberry, and we share what the seniors are doing, and we be just singing. I be really playing, y'all. I be really doing my best curling. Oh, and we have a good time. We sing songs that are inspirational, uplifting, and it's so much fun. We even take requests, y'all, and people have tuned in. You'd be surprised who tunes in for our senior sing along. We have had recording artists to tap in with us, well known, very famous songwriters tap in with us. And so it's just fun. You never know who will be on the live broadcast, but tap in with us on Mama Sue Roseberry at 10:30 ish. And join us for the Southeast Senior Sing Along. And I promise you, you will be blessed. I promise you will. Well, there's a lot going on. I'm embarking on doing some new things, because there's a lot of creativity that's bottled in under all of this Afro puff. There's a lot of creativity going on inside of my head and in my heart, and some things that I really feel challenged to share and make available to people everywhere. And so, to augment that, I have started doing midday moments with Mama Sue, Monday through Friday on TikTok. That's right. Every Monday through Friday, smack dab in the middle of the workday at 12 noon Central Standard Time, you can tap in on TikTok for some live midday moments with Mama Sue. I made the commitment to do that and started doing it on the Monday following Mother's Day. So that means that we're already in a few weeks now, and I've enjoyed it. I'm getting to meet new people. engage with people that I haven't connected with before. I'm sharing positive content in the middle of the workday. And the other thing that we are doing is making sure that we are sharing some love and positivity with people in the middle of their day. Because can y'all believe this? Y'all can put in the chat if you think that I'm telling the truth when I make this statement. There are days and weeks that go by for some people that they do not hear anybody say, I love you. That's the real deal. And I think that sometimes we get so preoccupied in living our lives that we forget to tell people that they are important to us, that we love them, that we appreciate them. So I think that it's very important to be able to share some positivity right in the middle of the day while people are scrolling and having their sandwich. I'm only doing it on the TikTok app at this moment. I'm trying to learn that platform, y'all, because I made myself a promise that I would try to learn something new every day. And so while I'm on there, that's what I'm doing. I'm learning something new every day. And I hope that the content will be embraced and that at some point we'll go viral with a positive message. How about that? Just telling people good things. And I share Mama Sueisms, things from my perpetual calendar. I share with them, and I also share inspiration. And if I have a certain number tune in, then when I check my analytics the next day, I may sing a song or whatever it is that I feel impressed or led of the Lord in my heart to be able to share. But it's all positive, it's all from my heart, and it's only for 10 minutes. So it's a brief midday word, okay? So whoever jumps on, whoever I connect with, that's a 10-minute process Monday through Friday. So if you're free, if you haven't already downloaded the app, it's free. You can download the TikTok app and you can look for me on TikTok. How about that? Mama Sue on TikTok, midday moments with Mama Sue. And I'll be looking for you because it's such a fun time. It's a fun time. Now, speaking of Mama Sueisms, that's what I call the daily thoughts and inspirations from my perpetual calendar. And it never goes out of style. All we do is just flip it over because there's no year, but the days are there. So let me tell you what it says for today. For June the 2nd, it says, satisfaction comes from knowing that God has provided all that I need for today, and assurance that his track record indicates he will do the same on tomorrow. And that lessens my anxiety about the future and what it holds. Is that good or what? That's good. The Lord did that. Every time I read something that he allows me to write or he inspires me to share, I go back and I look at it and I say, God, you did that, because there's no way that I could come up with that on my own. But it is the sheer blessing of God and impartation that he allows me to share some thoughts and ideas so you can pick up the moments, the thoughts from the heart, perpetual calendar, inspiration. You can get that, and it's available via my website at www.sueroseberry.com. Okay, www.sueroseberry.com. All of my merchandise, everything that I have is available via that site. Songs, scored sheet music, all of that stuff. But it's so good to know that God already had us in mind even before the world began. And everything that he has done up until this point gives me confidence that no matter what happens, I don't care what happens tomorrow, I got a feeling. I got a sneaky suspicion and a Holy Ghost hunch that everything is going to be all right because of who we serve and who we belong to. Amen. So I just want you to know that. I want you to know that you're loved. And my mission, I think my assignment, guys, is to be clearly positive, unapologetically positive. Am I always happy? 98% of the time. And for the 2% that the enemy tries to rain on my parade, I put him under my feet and I tell him to get behind me because I don't have time to be miserable. All that I got time for is to be positive and give God some glory. So I don't allow anybody to load me down with a whole bunch of stuff because our God is too great for that. He's too awesome for that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on a mission to share positivity because of the great God that I serve. Is that all right? Yes, I think it's all right. So now remember, I told you I'm doing a lot of new things. So I already told you about the new adventures on TikTok, Monday through Friday at 12 noon to 12:10 Central Standard Time. But I'm also going to be participating in a new venture right here in my city. Quarterly, they have what they call the Midland Art Crawl, CRAWL. And at several venues throughout the city, they feature artists of various expressions. It may be the spoken word, it may be painting, it could be sculpting, it could be live performance, singing and songwriting. Whatever your artistic expression is, they have different venues throughout the city, all on the same night from 6 to 9 p.m. And you get an opportunity to express yourself and to share your artistic expressions. So I have not done it before. It's been in existence a little over a year, but I felt challenged to take what I'm doing beyond where I am customarily seen or have the opportunity to share. So I'm going to be a part of the art crawl that's coming up for this Friday, June the 6th, from 6 to 9 p.m. And the location where I will be, there are various locations in the city for the art crawl. So if you want to know about all of them, go to Midland Art Crawl on Facebook and you can see where all of the various venues are. But where I will be is at the Cotton Flat Record Store from 6 to 9 p.m. on this Friday, June the 6th, 1402 Cotton Flat Road, Midland, Texas. And I'll get an opportunity to sing and tell stories and share artistry in that space. It's going to be a smaller venue. They do have a performing bandstand within the store. They sell vintage radio and record products. So I'm looking forward to being in that space and doing what I do. Doing what I do. I don't know how many other artists will actually be on for that open mic performance, but I know I'll be there. And so if you have time and opportunity on this Friday, come see me. If you have time and opportunity, come through and let's just have a great time together. It's going to be fun. I think I will get an opportunity to share some inspirational music that I have composed that I have not recorded yet. Ah, ah. But it'll be a great time for me to get to just have some synergy with a small group that's just there for just came for the opportunity to enjoy the artistic expression of music at the Cotton Flat Record Store. So I'm going to be looking forward to that. And I hope that you can make it. Well, we have a wonderful, wonderful topic of discussion that we're going to delve into tonight. And as soon as we get through with this, we're going to dig into it. How about it? Listen up.
It's beyond entertainment. It's an experience. Book Mama Sue Roseberry today.
Woo! He's a great God, y'all. He is a great God. And I love praising him. And I am so excited that you're here tonight. One thing that we assessed and came up with is that we wanted an opportunity to share from the heart content at least once a month. I still do interviews. So if you're someone who is an artist or have some great news that you want to share, you can hit me up in my DMs and let me know, and we can figure out a way that we can arrange to have an interview for you to be able to share and talk about what you do. But once a month, I am getting an opportunity to share from my heart, and that really blesses me because I spend a lot of time alone, as some of you do. And in those moments when I have an opportunity to really sit and think and open up the scriptures and ask God to speak to me and to inspire my heart and my mind in those instances, then I get nuggets that I feel like may be universal, and I enjoy sharing them with you. So hopefully it will be inspirational and motivational to you as well. And so today I want to talk about, and y'all can type this in the chat because we're all going to dig in on it. Don't get tired of doing what's right. Don't get tired of doing what's right. In Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9, it says, "Be not weary in well doing, for in due season you'll reap if you faint not." The English Standard Version says, "Don't grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." So let's break that down. And I told you all early in the year, remember we started this? Here's mine. Here's my journal, because every time that we have a topic of conversation or we begin to examine some thought or idea, I'm writing about it and I'm putting it right here in my journal in my own handwriting, and I go back and allow it to inspire me, encourage me. That's what journaling is for those of us who grew up as young ladies and maybe had a diary with a lock on it and we wrote our the sentiments of our heart. I feel like journaling is just the adult version of having a diary. But I love the opportunity to put my thoughts on paper and have them to speak to me beyond just that moment that I wrote it. So when we break this down and we talk about getting weary, what are some of the things? Y'all can put it in the chat. What are some of the things that are making us weary in this season, in this present time that we are living in? Because there is so much going on in the course of a single day. It is information overload. We can be weighed down with so many things. We can be weighed down with so many things. So, what are some of the things? What are some of the challenges that we are facing that just make us tired, that get on our NERVE, that make us weary? And we know we're trying to do right. It's in us to do right. Our desire is to do well. Our plan is to be positive. Our plan is to be effective. Our plan is to be good. Our plan is to do things the right way. Our plan is to move forward with integrity and honesty and all of those things. But in the midst of that, here we are living in this world. And every day, we are inundated with difficult and challenging news. And it's no need of saying that hearing it does not affect us or seeing it doesn't affect us. I get to feel in some kind of way every time I hear about a mass shooting. That makes me weary. Every time I hear about the deportation of some innocent person, maybe who wasn't doing anything, they thought they were abiding by the rules of our country, and they want the opportunity to live in peace and work and earn for their family. Every time I hear about that, it makes me weary. When I know that there are legal proceedings going on with regard to the government every day. Oh my Lord, every day. That makes me weary. And then you can take it a step further. You can go to the things in your own personal circumstances. Maybe it's just trying to promote something positive in your community, or trying to help a situation or a person that's in a particular situation by offering what is right. I'm still looking. I haven't seen it yet in the chat, but I'm looking for those things that make us weary. But when we're facing those challenges, we got to know that there is a God who already knew that there were going to be challenges. And I believe that, like Esther, come on, I'm putting myself up on there with beautiful Esther, but I believe that, like Esther, we have been called and selected for such a time as this. I believe we have been chosen for a time like this. I believe that God made choice of us. And so I want you to feel and know that even though these things happen that sometimes make you weary, that you can't give up. You can't stop. You can't pull back now. We're closer. Yes, we are. We're closer than we've ever been, I believe, to the return of our Savior. And what he uses us to do is to be salt and light in this world. Sherelle, he uses us to be inspiration. And because we're here, we can't get tired of doing what's right. I know it may be difficult sometimes, but you got to keep on keeping on. You got to keep on going on, even though we are challenged. We are challenged. And just because evil is on the uprise, there's a scripture that says where sin or darkness abounds, grace much more abounds. So we can't give up. I need you to get strong. I need you to feel fortified for the challenge. That whatever it takes, and for however long, we don't know how long the battle is going to be raging. Woo! I felt that. We don't know how long the battle is going to be raging, but I want you to know that God has equipped us and he has given us everything that we need in order to be successful. So he's encouraging us in Galatians 6:9 to not get tired of doing the right thing. You cannot reciprocate or return evil for evil. Just can't do it. Because you know what that does? It pulls you out of character. It's my nature to be upbeat and positive and kind. And for me to have to try to be dour and sour and manipulative or angry or hateful, that's stressful to me. Because that's not my nature. That's not who I am. That's not what I've been called to do. And so it pulls me out of character to have to try to get with somebody or get them told or tell, all of those things. That pulls me out of character. So I want you to feel encouraged to keep doing the right thing. Keep handling things the right way. Even though the challenges and circumstances will surely come. And it always looks like, it's so easy to do wrong. It is. If the first notion that comes across, it always looks like, oh, wow, it is so easy just to do the wrong thing. It's so easy not to persevere. It's so easy not to try. But you've got to be encouraged to keep on doing what's right. If you've been praying, keep on praying. If you've been singing and sharing and trying to inspire someone, keep on singing and sharing and trying to inspire someone. And don't let the benchmark for your activities be their gratitude. Ooh, I know I said it somewhere. I said that. I said that. Yes. Do not let the benchmark for your doing well, doing good things, don't let that be governed by others' appreciation of what you do. We all want to be appreciated. But can I tell you that many times we are looking to reap what we sow from where we have sown it, but it may not be God's plan. Yes, and I know I got that right. I'm looking straight at you so I can tell you what the Lord shared with me that has changed my whole life. And it was these words: you will reap what you sow, but you may not reap where you sow. Woo! Now let that soak in. Let it soak in. You're going to reap what you sow, good or evil, but you may not reap it where you sowed it. Sometimes the good things that we're doing, the people that we do it for, may never say thank you. They may never acknowledge it. The ministry that you have shared at church and all the work you've done, they may never say thank you. But God is so good and He's so just. He will put it on someone's heart and mind miles away that barely knows who you are, and they will turn around and return to you what you have sown and invested. It has happened. I'm a witness. It has happened to me. So you got to be encouraged to keep on doing. That's right, Lori. Keep doing the right thing. Don't give up. Even though we are challenged, even though sometimes we have physical restraints and holdups and hangups, but we cannot stop. We cannot give up. Now, what I'm going to write in my journal for this time, I'll put the date, which is today's date, June the 2nd, right? Oh, y'all. Sidebar, can you believe we already in June? Yes, we are. But I'll put June the 2nd. And I'm going to document that I don't want to be weary in well-doing. And in those times when I am challenged and I start to feeling like giving up, I'll look back to today and what I wrote, and I'll remind myself that God gave inspiration for this day, that He gave us inspiration for what is to come, for those challenges that we're going to face that are to come. That's how great He is. And He wants us to know that we can make it, Carolyn. Yes, you can make it. And that no matter what happens, you are going to be all right. So here's my little melody that goes with that. I'm often sharing melodic moments, so I'm going to share one with us today. And it is simply, I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like going on. Yeah. Though trials come on every hand, I still feel like going on. Can I be transparent and tell you that at this age, this wonderful age of 69, that sometimes the enemy comes and says, you don't have to do that. Why are you pushing yourself to do that? Why are you pressing to offer that? You don't have to do that. But I feel challenged by God to die empty, to use every gift that He has given, to use every ounce of inspiration that I have been given to share. I feel challenged to do that. And even though sometimes my strength doesn't match my inspiration, because sometimes, y'all, I start out with a whole lot of energy. Woo, I'm ready. I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this. And my strength, I run out of gas. And then I start thinking, oh God, surely you intended for somebody else to do this. And I start pointing at somebody else that God could have chosen and selected to do what He gave me to do. But I got to tell you that there may be somebody else who can do what you do, but there is nobody else who can do it like you do. Ah! Woo! Amen for that thought and inspiration. There may be somebody else who can do what you do, but there is nobody else who can do it like you can do it. So even though there are challenges, yes, challenges in our health, in our resources, and sometimes we feel inadequate to bite everything that God has put out there for us to do, but you tackle it the way that a person would eat an elephant, one bite at a time. You do one thing at a time. Though trials come on every hand, obstacles, roadblocks, you know, all that is an opportunity for God to give you a workaround. A workaround. If I can't do it this way, I can do it another way. If I can't get up and make all of this happen in one way, I can do something else. And that's where inspiration and ingenuity comes from. when we are faced with challenges and it looks like it's insurmountable and we will not be able to be effective or accomplish the goal, then here comes God, who is the creator of everything and master of the universe, giving us a fresh idea, a fresh approach, a new way to do what we've been trying to do. So don't be discouraged. Don't get tired of doing what's right. Keep pushing. Keep pressing. As long as there's life, there's opportunity. Woo! Yes. As long as there's life, there's opportunity. Oh, thank you for that, Trina. Thank you so much. It's a blessing to be able to continue to do something. And I feel like when we're offering or trying to find somebody else to do it, we dishonor God because He wants to do it through you. He wants to do it through you. And maybe the reason why He chooses us, woo, now I'm going to try not to holler because this is so good. Maybe the reason that God chooses the challenge is because He wants to get all the glory. You ever thought about that? He chooses you with your circumstances because if you can do it, then they'll know God got all the glory. I didn't choose somebody that had all the wealth, all the health. Woo. I didn't choose somebody that had everything going for them. I chose somebody who had very little going on. They were challenged. I chose them because of their challenges so that people would know that I am God and that I caused it to come into fruition. He deserves all the glory. That's right. Keep pushing and keep pressing. Thank you all so much for being on here. I hope it was inspirational for you because it certainly blessed me today. Don't get tired of doing what's right. And I encourage you to continue to follow me and I'll share. I'm only going to share positivity. That's my ministry. My ministry is positivity. And on everything that I share on social media, I put the hashtag if Mama Sue can do it, because I want people to know if I can do it, anybody can do it. If I can do it, if God can use me to do it, then He can use anybody. When we start facing challenges, don't you feel like you have to back up? Everything that I am doing and everything that you are seeing on this platform, social media, technology, creation of music, recording, if I can do it, anybody, because those are not things that I felt equipped to do. But God helped me, and He put people in my path who were there to assist. He does that too. He will, the things that you don't know how to do so well, He will bring along somebody who can assist, who will draw up beside you and assist you to accomplish making it happen. So, my sisters, my brothers, don't grow weary in well-doing, because you're going to be successful in due season if you don't give up. Thank you so much for joining me today for Moments with Mama Sue. It is the best hour of my day. I absolutely love connecting with you. I want you to keep following me. Hopefully, I'll get to see some of you at the Midland Art Crawl. And then later on this month, I have a special guest joining me for the second episode this month of Moments with Mama Sue. She's a wonderful artist that I've had the opportunity to share in ministry with. And now she has a solo project coming out. And we're going to learn all about that and get an opportunity to meet and talk with her. And that's going to happen on Moments with Mama Sue later in the month. I've also got the art crawl coming. I'll be at the library on the 10th and the 12th doing their summer reading programs. So follow me on Facebook, on all the social media platforms, because there you can see everything that I have going on. I'm posting it all the time. And when I get a moment, I get on there and share what I got going on because I want you all to be able to know. So you can follow me, of course, at my website, but on Facebook and Mama Sue Roseberry on YouTube. I'm learning how to upload shorts at Mama Sue Music on LinkedIn, on TikTok. That one still tickles me, y'all, on TikTok. Mama Sue on TikTok. But and not so much on Twitter, although I do have a presence there, and on Clubhouse. But you can follow me on these platforms. And I love hearing from you. I do. I love hearing your inspiration. I love how you engage with me on my posts. All of those things matter. They really do matter so much. Thank you for supporting me. Those of you who have already subscribed as part of Mama Sue's family, make sure you're connected. Go to the website and make sure that you're connected. I post blogs there every month, new blogs and writings, and I'm sharing something all the time. It is a possibility that those blogs will be compiled into a book coming up pretty soon. I'm going to be talking about it with Mama Sue's family and getting an understanding about which way to proceed, what's going to be the next thing to come out as far as merchandise, because every time that I release something new in the world, I want prayer to accompany that. And I want to have the input of my family because y'all have been here supporting and encouraging. And I appreciate your insight and your input. So make sure that you go there and that you're a part of Mama Sue's family so we can continue to do great things together. Together. I thank you so much for your support, for your love, for your encouragement, for those of you who have been contributing financially. I thank you. Thank you for your prayers and everything that you're doing to make what I am doing a manifestation in real time in this world. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the very next Moments with Mama Sue. I love you. Bye-bye.